Eurogrip tyres by TVS. Not just any grip, Eurogrip.
It's time for our Eurogrip Tyres presents All About the Grip, where we, with Steve Smith, are going to break down what goes into playing some of the most entertaining, high-productive, high-risk, high-reward shots in the modern game. This is a segment that your good friends Glenn Maxwell and David Warner will enjoy. Stephen, it's time for the switch hits.
All right.
Now, not everyone can play it, but these two play it better than, I guess, anyone in the world. So they're two good examples. Everything that you know about what goes into executing an effective switch hit. Take it away.
Yeah, it's a tough shot to play, but one, as you said, David Warner and Glenn Maxwell play particularly well. I think for them, the keys are, I think they both do it a little bit differently at stages. Sometimes they play it with their hands in their normal position, as in they'll keep holding the bat like a right-hander, but on other occasions they'll actually switch their hand over and play it almost like a left-handed shot. So depending where they want to hit it, I think, if they want to be a bit more powerful almost and hit it over sort of cover region, if you're a right-handed batter, left-handed, it's almost a mid-wicket zone that they try and end up on. So that's when I think they change their hands to almost a left-hander, so it's just a traditional left-handed slog sweep. But then on the other hand, they've got the one where they keep it the same, their hands, and then they play it a little bit more fine, I suppose, and hit it over the point region. So I think the keys to what they do, they try and make their movements as late as possible so the bowler doesn't really know what they're doing, if that makes sense. So I think first of all, it's when they go into that movement, they've got to do it really quickly, as they won't have much time. So from here, I think it's switch, bang, and then it's get into position and bang there, or quickly, I'll do it this way with the hand change. I think it's almost like bang, hand change, bang, 6 maximum. And it's pretty cool that they're able to do that. It's an extremely tough shot to play, obviously, going back to the opposite hand of how you play. High risk, I suppose, at times, but can also be really rewarding when you get it away. We see a lot of the time, Glenn Maxwell in particular, facing spinners, he gets a field set very different to what a normal batter would have. You know, you've got quite often the man on the offside is out at deep backward point to cover that switch hit that he plays. So he's always got a pretty big gap through cover, which he can exploit with either a shot over the top off the front foot or a back foot punch. So it's a good way, I suppose, to manipulate the field and make things a little bit easier for yourself. But it's a tough shot to play, and one you got to practice a lot if you want to be good at it as well. Yeah,
I'm going to ask you to do something unnaturally, because you told me there are two grips: the conventional right-hander's grip, and then literally switching to a left-hander. You did it really quickly, but let's say you have to slow yourself down. I want to know exactly at what point the grip changes. Let's focus on Steve Smith's grip here, and if he's going to try and switch hit as a conventional right-hander, or if he's going to switch the grip. So why don't you flip the grip and show me at what stage of your movement that happens?
I think it's actually in the movement of your body going the other way as well. So it's almost, they happen at the same time. So it's bang. So as you're moving, hands in midair.
Okay, do that one more time.
One more time. Yeah. It's hard to do it slow when you jump.
Yeah, do it quick. Okay, go for it.
Bang, bang. So you kind of, as you're jumping and moving your body, you're doing the grip at the same time. So as I said, you're going to have to practice it a lot if you want to play it in a game. It's a challenging one to do, but can also be really rewarding, as we've seen some of the players that can do it really well.
I mean, my memory goes back to that incredible Afghanistan game in the World Cup, where Maxi literally had no use of his legs anymore, and he was still, Ian Smith used the lines, it's just hands and will. Is this the one shot where a batter can manage to play it even if he's just using his hands? Forget everything else that's happening.
Yeah, I think once you get into the position that you want to get into, there's probably not a great deal of footwork.
Yeah, let's say you don't have to use your feet at all. Yeah,
it's almost, you can just all hands it, I suppose, either up and over the mid-wicket or cover region if you're right-handed, but the other one's just being able to help it up on its way. And ideally, you probably want to get a little bit lower than what I am here and get the bat in a sort of horizontal motion as opposed to the vertical that I am currently there. So yeah, like a traditional kind of sweep shot. So then I suppose if you're doing that, you're taking the variable bounce out of play. You're sort of playing the bat with the horizontal bat like that, and it's the way to do it.
Never got tempted at playing it much yourself, watching your colleagues do it?
Oh, I played it a couple of times. And I've played it all right, to be fair.
Yes, you have.
I've played it okay on occasions. I've played the sort of regulation reverse on occasions when a bowler's coming around the wicket.
Yep.
So LBW's out of play, more in Test cricket, when LBW's out of play because it's pitching outside leg. So I'm taking all risk sort of out of it. And then I think I've played it on a couple of occasions to off spinners when they've been bowling wide into rough as well. So yeah, I'm a bit afraid when it's too straight. I feel like I'm going to miss it and get out LBW or bowl. But when it's a little bit wider and you're kind of outside the line or outside the line of leg, taking a lot of risk out of it. So might be a way to start for, I suppose, the amateurs playing the shots out there.
All right, Stephen, thank you so much. That was brilliant. And the switch hit, such a popular shot, at times triggers some debate, but Steve's told you exactly what goes into playing it and executing it right. This was our Eurogrip Tyres Presents, all about the grip.
Eurogrip tires by TVS. Not just any grip, Eurogrip.